So, but before Aruna and I returns back, I will be taking up Deolu Akinyemi. Deolu Akinyemi is the man that is everything about Deolu is money. I will go on a short break. When I return, I'm going to be taking off with Deolu. Don't change this channel. You just definitely will enjoy every bit of the program today.
This is the future. This is the time to do more. Give more. Help more. Be more. A future where more compassion and more empathy will make us more human. A future where more technologies and more digital platforms will help bring more people to safety and prosperity. Welcome to the future. Here, you can be more with us. Access, more than banking.
Welcome back. So please join me in welcoming Deolu Akinyemi. Deolu is a pastor, is an entrepreneur, is a nation builder. All right, Deolu, you are welcome.
Thank you very much, sir.
Before we begin to talk about digital currency, how do you want to build this our nation?
Yeah, it is. But you know, the starting point is faith, is belief. They say that when the pounded yam has lumps and the soup is not sweet, that's when you know a real pounded yam lover. I believe that, yes, Nigeria things are bad, but there's hope. There's hope because, you know, there are things that are not bad, that are not really bad. You know, if you sojourn around a few countries, you realize it's not because we are bad as a people. It's because we don't have some systems in place keeping us in order and keeping us in check. So if a few strategic things are done in Nigeria, I believe that change can happen very quickly.
You are not a politician. Are you hoping to become one?
Well, I think it is the right of every citizen to have interest in its country.
The question is, how do you intend to achieve this nation building?
So I'm not alone. I belong to a political family, and I know people who have very strong interest in Nigeria's development, who are making moves to make it happen. Some of us are supporting behind the lines. So it's not going to be, they say in my language that one tree doesn't make a forest. So it's a combination of trees that will make the forest. And the pathways are there, the political parties are there. So via those platforms, God is working out something behind the scenes. Yes.
So what are you saying about 2023?
2023 will be a very interesting year for many Nigerians. And I think the interest will come from, you know, renewed hope in what is possible when they see that things are not going as normal. I believe very strongly that 2023 will not be normal. And that will be the place where people begin to get hope to say, really, can this happen?
You are a pastor.
Yes.
But one of the leading pastors so far, one of the leading pastors in this country today has said he has not seen any election yet for 2023. What are you saying?
Well, I believe, when you are traveling from Lagos to Ibadan, you don't see Ibadan from Lagos. As you move closer, you see clearer. So I believe everybody will get to see. It's a matter of time. I believe that there's change that's going to happen in Nigeria, and it will start from this year.
Okay, that being said, let's drop that for now. Digital currency in 2022. Today is the first Sunday in the month, so we've seen Q1. How has it been in that market? I can tell you the way it has been in this market, but how has it been in that market?
Okay, so I'll backtrack a little bit and just do a quick snapshot of 2021, because the foundation for 2022 was 2021. There's a list, a very interesting list I have, and I wish I had the list with me. I could show it on the screen, of 10 of the top gainers in 2021. And it shows in that table, you'll see what the token value was in January, February, March, April, May, all the way to December. And a token by the name Gala, for example, not the Gala we sell on the Express, but Gala last year, if you put $1,000 in Gala in January 1, 2021, by December, you will have $326,000. So we closed the year at 326.
But it was possible that one wouldn't have discovered Gala as at 1st of January 2020.
Now, you could discover Gala because if you follow the trends, you will know what is trending in the space. So last year was the year of gaming. It was the year of metaverse. It was the year of DeFi. It was the year. So if you deliberately, it was the year of blockchain protocols that were level 2. It was the year that if you...
So metaverse, we know that has to do with Facebook.
No. Facebook is trying to grab into a space that is bigger than Facebook. Yeah. So what's happening is metaverse is basically it's like a portal. It's like a world. It's like a universe that is online, where rather than you're going to the internet to browse pages to see friends and like friends, you can actually log into a new world where you can see things in 3D. So it's the internet in 3D. You can put a goggle on, look around, meet people. The latest thing as of last year, they already made it possible for you to shake hands with somebody and you feel it physically where you are. You know that you shook hands with somebody in the metaverse. So the metaverse is about, if you are involved in gaming, you see some of these children playing games where they are inside the laptop and they are seeing themselves and they can see their friends and they're doing those kind of things. Metaverse is basically taking that ecosystem, to a whole new level. So what Facebook tried to do was Facebook realizes that this is the future, and they're saying, this is what we want to be about. We're not just Web 2.0 for social interaction. We want to be the web where people can get to spend 8 hours in a day, saying, I'm traveling, I'm going to the metaverse. I want to go and see my friends in the US. Everybody can connect in a particular place. People can be working in the metaverse. So essentially, it's a new world, essentially. So Facebook is just trying to, be a key player in that space.
So what was the return on metaverse?
So tokens like Decentraland last year did 43x. So if you put $1,000 in, you'll have $43,000 by the end of the year. If you got into Axie Infinity, which is a little bit of gaming and metaverse projects as well, that one did about 183x. Meaning if you put $1,000 in, you have $183,000 by the end. Now, of course, all of this is very speculative.
Okay, Deolu, by the time you continue to say this, somebody will begin to salivate, including Aruna now that trades stocks actively. Meanwhile, 2021 has gone.
Yeah.
This is 2022.
So 2022, coming into 2022, we expected a little bit of a bearish year. So just the way it is in the stock market, you have bullish seasons and you have bearish seasons. In bearish seasons, you expect the value of the tokens to drop, and go really low. So January, February was a little bit of a slow season. You had Bitcoin coming as low as 39, 38. You had those ranges. You had a lot of things happening. But interestingly, from March, the market began to have some very, very interesting recovery. I have a little table here. This table doesn't go as far back as the beginning of March. But in the last 7 days, for example, Bitcoin has gained 4%, Ethereum has gained 11%, BNB has gained 7.4%, Solana has gained 32%, Luna has gained 24%. So the market seems to be having a quarter one ending bullish spike. So a lot of tokens are gaining value. This year looks like an interesting year. Personally, I expected that this year will be the year to buy, the year to do what they call DCA. Just buy a little every now and then, because this year is supposed to be a really, really bullish year. But, I think this war in Russia and Ukraine is creating some interesting dimensions even in this market that may end up making it a bullish year after all.
How? Because again, normally when there is war, things shouldn't be bullish, things should be bearish. So why do you expect that the digital currency market will be better?
Okay. So what I see happening with this war is,
when people are expecting or are afraid that this thing may snowball to the third world war.
So yes, typically in war, the dynamics are very different. But what's happening with this is looking, war is bad, but it's looking different. And I'll tell you what I mean. So right now, the first major move in this entire episode was that Russia was locked off SWIFT. So Russia does not now have access to the normal financial systems that they would normally use. So Russia begins to have talks with China to say, I can't access this way. I'm one of the major producers of oil. Can we have an alliance? Now what's going on is, if Russia can no longer gain access to finances that way, and he needs to sell what he has, there will need to be other means of exchange. Now, cryptocurrencies have always been another means of exchange. Okay? I see on a lot of websites today, I see also on the other side, donate to Ukraine. What's the easiest way to donate to Ukraine? what's the easiest way to get funds to these parties? It's digital currencies. So essentially, it's creating the moment people become unsure of the regular standard ways of dealing, they begin to ask, what else can I do to secure myself? I don't know how this is going to be. So there's a school of thought that says this whole play was basically pushing America and the West to a point where they will block Russia from SWIFT. Russia will form an alliance with China. Petrol will no longer be rated in dollars, and all of that will create a spike that basically frees the world from this long-term hold of a petrol denominated in dollars. Now, if that plays out and dollar doesn't become the strong currency it is anymore, people will look for, okay, what are the alternatives? Yuan, okay, of course, it's already gaining grounds in Africa and a few other places as well. The cryptocurrency and digital space always hold like a middle layer for if you want to do anything. So essentially, I see, people are feeling, okay, how do I keep how do I store my wealth? Do I store my wealth in dollars? What's going to happen? Do I store my wealth in gold? What's going to happen? Or do I keep it in a space where I know adoption is still very low? And what drives value is adoption. So I tell people 13 years ago, one Bitcoin was like 1 naira. The first transaction in Bitcoin was 10,000 Bitcoin to buy one pizza. I assume, let's even imagine it's chairman pizza. It's 1,000 naira. It means one Bitcoin, 1 naira. Today, Bitcoin is 27 million. That means in 13 years, it has done 27 million naira. It has done 27 million X. So, and adoption is still very, very small. So where do I want to keep my resources? Do I keep it in what I'm not sure what's going to be? Or do I keep it where I know that if it gains 10%, 20% more adoption, the value of what I have can become phenomenal?
Now, Deolu, how do I go to ensure that I make the best of returns in digital currency this year? What platforms are you looking at? Just to round off.
Okay, so what I would say is the same way we do in stocks. You want to balance your portfolio. You don't put all your eggs in one basket, except you are controlling that basket with your life. So you want to have, a little here, a little there. There are a number of platforms.
Please, let's get your number so that his number could be on the screen while he's still here, and then you need to speak with Deolu. And we've been talking about digital currency. Deolu is very busy. The last time I called him, he told me he was in Port Harcourt. Sometimes he could be in Canada and everywhere. It is only me that is a Nigerian born.
I'm following that.
We'll see, try and put events together so that we can even add face to all that we do. Place your number, the one that you know you will be available and your people will be available.
0904
0904
247 4425.
4425. Another one. Okay, this one is good enough.
This one is good.
Okay, please let it be on the screen. With this. Yes, I'm going to read it out. 0904 0904 2474 2474 425 425 0904 2474 425. All right, to round off, where do I start? What combination do I use? What's the risk element? What are you projecting to end this year? I want you to mention the one that can say, okay, you put one coin and then you can get like 40-something thousand at the end of the year.
Okay, so in the cryptocurrency space, we always have a terminology we call DYOR, which is do your own research, and that's basically not to get anybody responsible for your own, for the success you make and the failures you make as well. Things go very bullish, things can go very sour as well. So if I want to say, what am I looking at? Which tokens am I looking at? Where am I thinking I should keep value? So personally, I'll just give you three key tokens in my own portfolio that I'm really paying attention to. So I think Solana is very early in the game. Solana is currently about $135 a token. I think it still has a lot of runway in front of it. Solana is like a blockchain project as well, on the same level with Ethereum. They're trying to compete with Ethereum, so only they're faster and the fees are cheaper. So there's a lot that can happen there. Number two, I have my eyes in the metaverse space. I have my eyes on Blocktopia. Blocktopia is a new metaverse project that basically has 21 floors of space, and different blockchain projects are already getting accommodation in that space. I am currently getting some rent, from some property I own inside that metaverse. So you can have all those kind of things happening there as well. So Blocktopia is something I will look at and say, okay, what's going on here? And then, of course, number 3, I'm looking very, very interestingly at a project called Pulse X. Okay, Pulse X is the brainchild of a very innovative guy on the blockchain space. I find him very courageous, very bold. He's done some very interesting things. The token he launched 2 years ago did 10,000x. So literally, if you put $100 2 years ago, you'll be a millionaire in dollars now. So he's projecting this particular project called Pulse X. And Pulse X is supposed to be an innovation that says, you know what, Ethereum is too expensive, Ethereum is charging so much fees. We want to be able to have people pay very low fees on the blockchain. So he created a token called Pulse Chain, and then he created something on Pulse called Pulse X, which is supposed to help people swap the tokens that they had on Ethereum into this new platform. Now, if all of what I'm saying to you sounds like Greek, it's expected. It can sound like Greek. What you need to do is plug into a space where you can get to learn. And one of the things we do is we build small communities to teach people, to train people, to give them insights on what they need to know so that they can, basically understand what's happening.
So when they call you, these things could be, because I've jotted it down, any platform for that investment education on this, because someone like me would like to read extensively and try some things on my own before I now say I want to take a plunge. So if do you have anything to say?
So we have like small WhatsApp groups, some small Telegram communities where we do training for free. We are basically educate and enlighten. We have the ones we charge for. The ones we charge for are very, very detailed. I was telling somebody, I can show you how, for example, you can, over the course of the next 1 year, start very small, build what you call a node in some particular projects, and then after 10 months, you can earn passively for the next 1 year. A lot of very interesting things are happening in the blockchain space.
And all those things could be achieved via the numbers you have, the number you have given.
Yes, so via that number, just send a WhatsApp message and say, okay, I'm interested in joining the community. I want to participate in this. I think we need to organize a training. Me and you organize a training. And let's spend 3 days.
Before I allow you to go, because our time is fast spent, what is the relationship between, or the difference, or which one is superior? Forex, digital currency.
Okay. So, in my own view, my own educated opinion, Forex is like if Forex was a house, then cryptocurrency would be like 500 estates.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have said it. All right, let me release you. Okay. Well, I want to say a very big thank you to Deolu for making it here today. When else will you be here again? I don't want us to lose touch again. I just want us to build on this.
Next week Sunday.
Next week Sunday, we hope to host Deolu again. All right, even if it is for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, as we continue to get to hear him, see him, learn. Okay, then I'm sure over time you will become better. Deolu, thank you very much. All right, I will go on a short break. When I return, it will be with Aruna Kibira. An explosive session is going to be. You cannot afford not to stay tuned all through. I will be right back.
Hi, girls.
Hey. Hello, Sheila. Come right in. We've been waiting.
It's amazing in here, Martha. You've done so much for yourself.
Thank you so much, Sheila. Did she tell you she'll be getting her doctorate degree in a couple of weeks?
Really?
Yeah.
Congratulations, girl. Thank you.
So, to more successes, girl.
Yeah. Cheers. Wow, it's amazing what you and your brothers have achieved in the past 15 years, despite mom and dad being absent. All 4 of you are so stable, and you've achieved so much.
Thank you so much, girls. Life may have dealt us an unexpected blow early in our lives, but Dad and Mom set us on a safe path to where we are today. They secured our future with life insurance from African Alliance Insurance, PLC. We are not alone. All our life moments are kept on check with AAI.
Wow, yeah. This sounds so good, Amaka. Please, show us how. Of course.
Get life insurance from African Alliance Insurance PLC. There's a plan to suit you and your family's needs.